Quite a lovely time to mow the lawn. Look at little Max like, what the F is that thing? It's awesome. Look at that, it's badass. Let's zoom in on it. Look at that, just chopping down all the little bugs that live on all that stuff, killing all the bunnies, killing all the mice that live underneath all that. It's a lot of life. This thing is just wrecking it all, and that's what it's all about here at Nature of the Pack. Just kidding. They actually should have mowed this like 2 months ago and didn't. I'm surprised they didn't before the fall. Now that we're almost into winter, they're mowing it. Now that everybody got the ticks, right? We're gonna keep walking and avoid the monster up there. Right, little Mac? Maybe we'll bring Mac right up to it. You wanna go visit that thing, buddy? That's why it's good to bring your dog out around loud noises, or your dog pack out around loud noises, so they can get used to it. Like Mr. Rufus over here. I mean, the whole pack. The whole pack is pretty much used to noises, but Rufus is the new guy still, and he's always being freaked out by everything, so it's really good at the moment that he's playing with the scary machine right there, chopping up the turf. Domesticated wolves at a human campsite. Classic scene from an old story. It's nighttime, it's like 6 o'clock. It's pretty dark out, but you can't tell. Look at them. Crazy heads. You love it. See where we are? Look at where we are. Look at this. That's the trail. Kind of like we're buried. We're buried right now. And look at how close everybody stays. That's what I love about these guys. Dogs in general. Even when you can't even see well out here, everybody's always keeping an eye on each other. Just like the wolves, right, puppies? But yeah, we don't worry about anybody running away. Especially when they're well acquainted to the pack and very used to the situation. It's 5 of them. There's only 4 of us. Who's gonna win? This is sort of like the greasers versus the preps. Who's gonna win? Look at them. They're like right there. Look at that. Speaking to us in swan language. I love it. We deal with this every single winter, all winter long. There's only 5 of them right now at the moment, and they're like not that far away from anybody. You don't think they can go quick sprint onto that? That's like a foot deep right there, and everybody knows it, which is why I think this is awesome. They call the reinforcement over. I love it. Look at them all. They're so close. They're not moving. They're just watching everybody. They know the dogs are feeling good and goofy, so they're just keeping an eye on them and kind of letting them know, hey, we own the territory. Right now they're saying, stay out of the water. Isn't that funny? Good puppies. I love it. A well-trained dog pack shouldn't really have to go after anything or anyone out here. We kind of share the space with everybody. Fun. Fun and exploration is the nature of the pack over here at Nature of the Pack. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. You guys rule. And just another word about Rufus. Rufus has so much energy, and he's so insecure that is a recipe for disaster, okay? It's a recipe for disaster. When you have that much energy and no guidance, this is why the first 6 months or so working with him, I guided him away from any kind of aggression. Corrected anything he did that I didn't like that was anything related to trying to challenge other dogs, especially over food. I'm still doing that. But that's what he needs, because he's got so much energy. If you don't guide his energy away from being aggressive, he's going to be aggressive. They all would be, especially certain dogs over others. I got Cindy as a puppy, didn't need to worry about her. Met him at a 1-year-old, never worried about him, but him. We got him pretty young, but he still had a weird puppyhood, so he still needs to build confidence. So now that he's not so quick to challenge or be aggressive, he can learn and he can build up his confidence in all the weird sights and sounds life has to offer. Because he's still scared of the weirdest stuff, like grabbing a brown paper bag. He's just scared. It's like, really? Nobody grabs a brown paper bag around this dude? What happens when you go shopping? You know what I mean? Like, what happens when you have to vacuum clean around a dog like him? He's just gonna, like, lose his mind? You know, so I don't deal with that with dogs. I'll desensitize them like crazy and start doing everything possible with them so he gets used to all the weird sounds and sights and whatever things that happen in our human world here. So that's what you have to do when you're a domesticated wolf. They're not out in the wild. They're in your jungle, the human jungle. So you have to train them accordingly for the human jungle. Unless you bring them out here all day and you want to live out here. Go ahead. All right. This has been yours truly. Coming at you from a nice 34-degree day out here in early December 2023. All right. And as you can see, we get some nice new turf over here. Things are looking good. We can't wait for the new turf, can we? Rufus is bonkers. Who yelled? Rufus is so bonkers that, look at that, he hurts other dogs during his play. That's why it's critical that he never gets aggressive. Ever, 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 ever. He can be scared of stupid stuff. He can be all weird, all he wants, but the one thing he can't do is become aggressive. And by the way, Topper is 9 years old. He's like the coolest 9-year-old dog ever. He still acts like he's 2 months old and thinks he's 2 months old to a point. Although he's the smartest and the wisest and the best retriever in the whole pack, and he has all the experience. I love to see Topper playing like a crazy puppy when he's 9. Good puppies, yes. With gravy head. You're so nutty. Look at that maniac. Looks like a ghost. You look like a ghost. What's up, son? What are you gonna do? Yep, it's dark out, and this is what we do in the dark. Isn't it funny? I can always see him when I just turn the light on. It's easy. This collar is great looking. Look at you, Toppy head. Good puppies. And beyond the dark, we don't know what's over there. Except there's 2 cemeteries. So we're gonna go just explore, aren't we? Good puppies. Look at you, crazy face. See, they don't stop even in the darkness, man. And we don't stop even in the darkness. We don't care that it's only like 5 p.m. and almost pitch black out, but who cares? Time doesn't exist to a pack like us. Where are we right now? We're in Coyote Land. Yeah, that's right. This is true Coyote territory. This is their territory at the moment, but it's also ours. But this is where they pretty much hang out, and all these are coyote trails. Topper's gonna roll in the shit right now, and I'm not gonna let him cut it out, Top. Topper never rolls in poop. But of course, when it's real coyote poop, and it smells horrible, that is coyote poop. As you can see, it's full of fur. Probably deer or bunny. No one rolling it. You know, casually remind everybody, no rolling in the poop. Especially you, mister. That's weird that you're gonna do it. Most dominant dogs will pee on it or mark it. They're not gonna wanna roll in it and cover themselves in that scent. No, there's nothing like finding a snowboard out in the middle of nowhere. Look at this thing. Perfect. It's just sitting here up against the riverbank. Who wants it? I'll give it away. Any subscriber that asks for it, I'll mail it to you. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. All right, can we have it out right now? Yeah, you see where we are? We're in like the middle of nowhere. There's like nothing around at all. 360. And we got 4 dogs. And everybody's staying together. Everybody's sticking close with each other. I don't need leashes. I got them on me, but I don't need them. Why would I need them? You gotta think. This is what the coyotes do all day, every day. These are their trails at the moment. And the coyotes stick together. Nobody wants to just go be silly and run around all on their own. There's power in the pack. So I'm just kind of showing everybody here that to have these guys on leash would just be holding them back from their spiritual growth while they're in this realm. It's some pretty deep stuff. I'm never going to be doing that stuff. I'd rather be bringing them out to places like this where you can see how excited they are and how stupid they can be. You're going to fall through, but it's going to be funny. This is real coyote territory. Nobody fall in. You're going to fall, Cindy. See that? Yep. She's feeling it out. And this is the beauty of that. Look, she's trying to find a place to cross, but it's just too weak. I love it. Those are the natural lessons that most people do not give their dogs. Like ice training. It's not too deep right here in case anybody fell in. It's not going to be a problem. She really wants to cross. It's so funny. You figure it out. She's like, I'm so close, but I know I'm going to fall in. Yeah, look at that. It just crunches. It's only been like one night of like 20 degrees, so it's not really that thick. We need like 3 or 4 days in a row. Yep, see, look at that. This is good entertainment. Anyways, as I was saying, these are the lessons that the coyotes go through when they're like puppies with their families. This is why I like to bring my pack out here into their territory to just kind of copy and study and learn and snuff around and understand their true place in nature a little more than when they're locked in a house all day or just sleeping. Their noses and their senses are telling them where they are and what's going on out here, who lives out here, what kind of food's out here. Cindy's just such a goofball. She's like, I have to cross. Oh my God. It's like, oh, I gotta do it over here. She's so funny. She doesn't like getting cold and wet. See? She knows. Those are the good lessons. They're valuable. She's learning, right, buddy? That ice is thin. It's not always solid. Good puppy. You gotta let them use their brains, okay? They're very intelligent creatures when they get experience. But when they get no experience, yeah, they don't know how to handle anything out here in the wild. Wanna try going this way? Look at how thin this trail is. I love it. Topper, what are you doing right now? What's going on, buddy? What are you doing? Look at him. He's just chilling. It's the story of Topper's life. Do what Topper does. This is what everybody should be doing 24/7. Now that Rufus has a pack he can trust, he can get into actual teamwork. Good boy. What do you got? Teamwork with the pack. What do you got? Well, these might be the new three amigos. It's a nice way to clean their teeth and correct any of the bad dogs if there's bad dogs around. I'll see who's going to be possessive and aggressive. I'll be able to work work the kinks out of them if I need to. But see, as you can see, somebody left a sock out here and it became our toy. And this sock will continue to be our toy for probably many days to come. She doesn't care, but they care. Look at them all. They're like a clock pointing. It's like 2 in the afternoon, 2:30. Sun's over there, we're over there at noontime, so they're like pointing west, southwest. Because the wind's blowing straight at us this way, and that matters some days like today, because they can smell anything that's out there. Today, something's out there, obviously. Now they don't care because I'm talking. Now they're like, all right, whatever. Now that I'm paying attention, but yeah, they just like communicated totally that something's out there, staring out there the whole time we walked up this little hill. It's all good, it's probably just a deer. Could be a couple coyotes, but we don't really care, do we? After all, this is our playtime here amongst the edges of coyote territory. Well, this is probably their territory too, but whatever, it's ours also. I love how we share territories. It's so cool. Makes walking dogs so much more fun for them and for me. There we go. There's a water bug for you. Something like that. Oh, look at that right there. Let's get him. Yeah, so if any of you can tell me what this thing is or was, that'd be nice. What do you think this is or was? Huh? Look at this thing. Kind of looks like a downed UFO back from the 1940s, right? Bell-shaped UFO, half buried in the earth, right? I don't know. Something to do with a water pumping station. Sewage, I have no clue. You guys help me out here, huh? A furry vine ain't no friend of mine. That is poison ivy, everybody. Did you know that? This is poison ivy. This is what a very old, very thick poison ivy vine looks like. See what it looks like? So when the dogs swipe up against that, and then they swipe my legs, and I get a huge swath mark on my leg, now I know where it's from. And it took me a long time to figure that out. Most of the pitch pines around here got vines on them, so it's just good to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with it. Here's a younger poison ivy vine that's not as furry, but you can still see the fur running up that vine. A furry vine ain't no friend of mine. Right, Cindy? Right, Cindy? It's pretty cool, right? Look at where we are. Totally different territory. Well, an extension of our original territory, really. Same train tracks, just a little further down yonder, and they make the little bridge here for the pedestrians and the cyclists. It's kind of nice, full of graffiti. Where's that reverb we're looking for? Nature of the pack, it's the nature of the pack, it's the nature of the pack, it's the nature of the pack. Welcome to Nature of the Pack, where dogs are free to be wolves. They're free to roam 750 acres. Right against the swamp, right against the river. Train tracks running right through. All this freedom. The highway right over there. Deer getting hit, all that good stuff. Coyotes everywhere. We're loving it, aren't we? Yes, we are. Good puppy faces. Who are the good puppies? Yes, you are. So does your dog have a problem walking on planks? You know, a little bit fearful, doesn't like the spaces in between. Well, just bring them someplace like this. And they're not really gonna have a choice. They're just gonna have to deal with it. Figure it out, you know, follow the pack. Their strongest instinct. Well, this is good for them. It's nice practice. The spaces aren't too big, like train tracks or anything. They're pretty comfy, but they gotta pay attention and not get the little pads and toes caught in there. Well, this is, once again, just good mental stimulation for the pack. God, I love watching them eating turkey necks. It's so awesome. Look at that, looks like a big Listen to that. That's wolf food. 32 degrees out, January 1st, 2024. Just pulled that off of her face. This is a tick. Yes, it is. Don't think that they disappear in the wintertime, because they don't. That is a dead tick. Well, this absolutely sucks. It's like 7 o'clock. I just dropped off the dogs, and something smashed into my windshield as I was driving, like right over here, down the road right there, just normally right near my place, and I had to turn around and see what it was, and it was this. It's like a baby owl Poor beautiful owl. Oh, this sucks so bad. I knew it was some kind of bird. I don't know why it was flying so low and it nailed my windshield. Like right in the top corner. Like you're so young, you misjudged it all, and I think it's absolutely dead. I don't see it breathing. You just killed yourself, buddy. You ran into a car that was moving like 40 miles an hour. It was a really hard hit. I'm surprised my windshield is fine, but no! Oh, this sucks. I would save him if I could, but I don't think he's alive. Are you alive? Nope. This sucks. Just showing you the story of my life, man. I never get a break. Well, rest in peace, little cutie head. I love you forever, even though we never knew each other. Absolutely love owls, especially young animals. I love all young animals. Yeah, he hurt his eye bad, you know. You can tell that eye is screwed up. You nailed your left eye. That was enough to put you into shock and send your soul out of your body. You're not breathing. He or she is dead. Sucks. So depressing, man. So what am I gonna do with him? I'm gonna go bring him down to the trash dumpsters where my apartments are and leave him by the trash, not in the trash, so some other animal can come and scavenge him. Chances are coyotes or whoever, raccoons, somebody's gonna take him and make a meal out of him, because that's nature in the weird world we live in. Over off in the distance, I just heard the slap of a beaver, and we got Rufus just caught a mouse and just ate it. Yep, he just caught a mouse and ate it. I think he killed it and ate it. He absolutely caught it. It was fresh. He just ate it. It's gone. No mouse scraps over here. Nope, he ate it. So, just to show you guys, the true nature of a dog is that of a wolf. No one's teaching him how to hunt. So, when they are out in a pack unit and they are getting plenty of time out here, they can practice their wolf techniques and all their wolf skills. Or, you know, dog hunting abilities, which is all wolf. And they can kind of get good at certain things. We're not pack hunting. We're not bringing down large ungulates together, but they're always chasing little animals. And they catch them once in a while, and they eat them. Look, Neoma's jealous. She's like, I want my fill. Poor mouse, but this is nature. It's a crack willow. It's a type of willow tree. It's a type of swamp willow tree. This one's very old, with about a 4-foot diameter, as you can see against the top right there. And as you can see, it doesn't mind being flooded. The crack willow here does not mind being flooded. They survive floods easily. That's why they like growing at the edge of the river. Right now, the robins are hunting. A massive flock of robins surrounding me at the moment, hunting. This is their behavior in the wintertime. They're like nomadic and just super flock of robins. Look at them all in front of us up there. It's so cool. I'll try to stop and film them. Look at all the robins. You guys are cool. Yeah, there's just a huge flock of robins. Here they are, some of them right there. They're eating. They're hunting and they're eating. Because that's how robins exist all winter up here in New England. It's actually really awesome. I think they can migrate, but they don't need to. So they won't if the weather permitting, which it's been this year because there's no snow anywhere, as you can see. Look at them. They're all over the field right now, hunting together. Huge pack of robins. How cool.